Hi, my name is Jurko, and I'm an LPC candidate at Sunbeam Family Services. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about stress management during COVID-19. So what that means is I'm first going to break down some common signs and symptoms of increased stress in adults, teens, and children, and then I'm going to transition into discussing some helpful tips to use to relieve some of that stress, including a demonstration of some deep breathing. So let's get started. Some common signs and symptoms of increased stress for adults are noticing muscle tension, specifically sometimes like in our shoulders and our neck and our back, as well as fatigue and upset stomach, sweaty hands, heart palpitations, and shortness of breath. Sometimes those are also coupled with feeling like you're having poor memory or concentration, constant worry, feelings of fear or confusion, and the inability to relax. So with children and teens, you'll notice that some of the common signs and symptoms are also experienced within them as well, such as excessive worry, unexplained headaches or body pain, difficulty with attention and concentration, and also there's some differences. So some of those differences include noticing that there's excessive crying or irritation in younger children, returning to behaviors that they've outgrown, such as like wetting the bed, unhealthy eating or sleeping habits, acting out behaviors in teens, poor school performance and avoiding school, and then also the potential of increased use of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. So now that I've talked to you about common signs and symptoms seen in adults, teens, and children when their stress levels increase, now I'm going to talk to you about helpful tips. So with adults, staying connected, talking with people you trust about your concerns and how you are feeling. Take a break. If the news events are causing your stress, take a break from listening or watching the news to limit excessive exposure. Make time to unwind. Try to do some self-care activities that you enjoy that are not work or school related. And lastly, take care of yourself. So continuing to develop healthy eating habits and sleep habits to maintain that consistent structure, as well as a work structure for those of you who are working from home. And you can also use relaxation techniques such as the deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and guided imagery. So for progressive muscle relaxation and guided imagery, apps like Headspace, Calm, or even YouTube videos can help you and guide you through that practice. Now I'm going to take some time to explain to you guys abdominal deep breathing. So you're going to want to follow a 4-4-6 rule. So what that means is you're going to inhale for 4 seconds through your nose, you're going to hold it for 4 seconds, and then you'll exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. And you want to make sure that your hands are on your belly so that way you're getting a full breath in your abdomen versus up here on your chest. So I will show you that now. So I'm going to inhale for 4 seconds. So now I'm going to talk to you about some helpful tips for your teens and children. So first and foremost, talking with your child or teen about the outbreak or the stressful topics and trying to answer questions and share facts in a way that is appropriate for your child to understand. Reassure your child or teen that they are safe. Let them know that it is okay if they feel upset, and take that time to share what you've learned previously in this video with them on how to deal with your own stress so that way they can learn how to cope from you. Limit your family's exposure to the news coverage. This is also including social media. So children sometimes may misinterpret what they hear and can be frightened about something that they do not understand. Try to keep up with regular routines. If schools are closed, create a schedule for learning activities as well as relaxing and fun activities to balance it out. And lastly, be a role model. Take breaks yourself, get plenty of sleep, exercise, and eat well. Connect with your friends and family members to show support all around. And lastly, if you are experiencing these symptoms for long periods of time and or they're becoming harder to deal with in your everyday life, please reach out to Sunbeam Family Services. You can go to our website, sunbeamfamilyservices.org, and at the top you can click Explore Our Programs and go to the counseling icon, and there will be an option that says Getting Started with Services, and that is the first step to filling out our referral and seeking services through us.